Hey Trail and Summit, this is Jake. This is my converted short bus, Norma. Alright, let's check her out. Got the 8-foot couch. It's not very standard in most short buses. Got a fridge, food storage, randomness. Oh yeah. Then this is like my dinette seat. I got just randomness under here. This is kind of my drunk drawers. And then under here is my trash. This is my sink. Use it as portable storage and stuff. I run my water through here. And I'll connect a hose, bring it out, and then do dishes right in the 5-gallon bucket if I need. I keep my dishes, cookware up there. I got my cooktop. And then under here, I got all my electrical stuff, breaker, inverter, all that stuff. We've got two 12-volt deep cycle batteries underneath the bus. It powers everything. 2,500 watt inverter is underneath. I got storage for all my boards, heater, water, random crap. It's not filled, so just fill it with random stuff, you know? That's the bed. It's kind of in between a queen and a full. Made it myself, just out of some 4-inch high-density foam. I started off just as a nasty clown mobile. 2 clowns owned it before I did, and used it as like their touring rig. And so when I bought it, it was just nasty. And put 4 inches of insulation on the walls, insulated it all, did 3 inches on the ground, 3 inches on the roof, paneled it all in. Yeah. So with my electrical, it's the 2,500 watt peak inverter. Like I said, I got a 8 breaker set up so I can plug into shore power if I need to, switch off my solar. I got 400 watts of solar, which charges everything when I'm not plugged in or don't need to. I got 12 outlets, all run fine. Never had any power issues. It will last about, if I'm drawing with my fridge and freezer and charging phones, laptops, other randomness, the batteries will last 3.5 days without solar. So pretty good storage for the power. But since the breaker's right there, I had to run wires all the way through the paneling and insulation, framing, all the way to the other side, so that way I could have outlets on both sides. But that was all done during the building process. But the building process took 2.5 months. Just long days by myself. Did the whole thing by myself. A little bit of help from my friends. Holding these panels up was pretty much what they'd do, and I'd screw them in. But other than that, yeah, I did everything myself. It's a 7.3 IDI International diesel engine in it. Only got 100,000 miles on it, so it's killer. When I'm cooking, I'll have all the windows open. This is just kind of temporary cooktop, since it's just a Coleman outdoor top. But flip it up and I'll hook the nozzle, cook dinner, and then, like I said, I'll open this guy up and then hook the water hose to that, and then I'll just turn it sideways and I'll have the hose coming down, and it just has a on and off stop switch that I can rinse my dishes out and clean them in here. And it's my gray water catch, so that way I don't have to have a separate tank that's more storage and that I gotta dump that. So I'll just dump the 5-gallon bucket when it's full of dirty gray water. But yeah, I got all my dishes up there, don't need many. Couple pans, couple pots. So yeah, for the bed, I started off, I had an extra sheet of the insulation I was using, so I threw that on the base layer as just kind of like a support, and then I put 4-inch high density foam that I cut to size, since it's a little wonky of a mattress size in between a full and a queen. But I put the the mattress on top of this. That way I could have storage bins on either side, but still have the open way right here to where I can sweep it out, store more stuff underneath there, easy access and whatnot. And if I want, I can just leave it up. And then grab everything out, and it's kind of like my dirty laundry, my clean laundry, and winter clothes and stuff. And then water storage. Got a pop-up shower for summertime, so that way I can shower when I'm not bumming showers off my friends. But that's usually what I do because hot water's nice. But yeah, I got my toolbox back there. Everything I really need to fix stuff, repair all the stuff I've done to it. But yeah, I bought the bus originally for $1,600, which was a smoking deal, considering it's a 7.3 diesel engine and they're pretty bulletproof. Other than that, I threw probably $4,000 to $5,000 into building everything. I saved a lot of money doing it myself and kind of buying some cheaper materials when it comes to paneling, some other things, finding discounts, that kind of stuff. But yeah, definitely went with recycled wood when I could and cut costs as much as I could, so that way it could be a budget build and get out here exploring as much as I could, as soon as I could. Alright, so this is clothes hamper. Not really hamper, but storage. This is where all my clean clothes go. Sock bin, shirts and whatnot, and pants and shorts. Yeah, that's where all the clean clothes go after I wash them. They go from there, washer, to here. And for lighting, I like dual light because I don't like it being super bright in here, and with all the white paneling, it keeps light in here pretty well. So I just installed all these little puck lights that just tap on, and I have a remote that I can turn all of them on, all of them off if I need to. I have them scattered around the cabinets, so that way they're not just on the roof looking weird. They're kind of hidden, but yeah. So it did have previously all windows, since it was a school bus. Had these windows going all the way back, 3 more on this side, and then 3 on this side leading to that window. I took them out and insulated it, framed around it, and then put sheet metal on the outside, which when you see the outside you can see sheet metal just covering where the windows used to be. And when I'm living up on the mountain, this is where I live most of the time because I'm snowboarding in the cold, so I didn't feel like I needed as many windows as a lot of people have, so I just decided to go with as little as possible, keep the heat in here. So this is the outside of Norma, and this is what I was talking about, and you can see kind of where we bolted up over the old windows. Kind of just looks like bolted up sheet metal, kind of cool. But yeah, she was yellow, as you can tell in some of these parts, since it's been a while since it was painted. The original clown owners were the ones who painted it white, so I touched it up in the big spots where, like right here, this was still yellow and just was all janky, so touched it up, making it look presentable. But it will be getting a formal paint job soon. Exterior's not too crazy. The really nice thing about Norma is when you get in, you can stand straight up, even if you're over 6 foot. Friend Maddie is 6'5", and he doesn't really have a problem standing up in it. I can stand straight up. I'm over 6 foot, so yeah, it's definitely a blessing. All right, yeah. So other than that, exterior is pretty basic. I got the hitch point, so that way I can tow snowmobiles, anything I need to. I have a little platform that goes back here in the winter that will have my propane tank and all my heating stuff, randomness that I want to keep out here during the winter. Shovel ladder, so that way I can access the top and get to the solar panels and clear them off when they're covered with snow and stuff. But yeah, other than that, it's pretty simple. On this side, I ran got my solar power lines going from my solar panels up top, going through this PVC pipe into there. And that's where my breaker is, lined up all there. And shore power also goes into there as well. Alright, so I'm running some 235s for my summer tires. When I got the bus, they already had them on there. They're pretty new tires, so these are my summer tires. For my winter tires, I do run 240s. They're a little knobbier, studded snow tires, so that way I can make it to different mountains across the country and whatnot. But I do have the front mounted spare tire, so it's nice for easy access. Don't gotta climb up to the roof where a lot of people have their spare tires. So I have two 195 watt Synergy solar panels. Peak wattage that it can input is 14.5, and most of the time it's always running 14.5. On overcast days it's peaking at 14.7 sometimes, just really getting all that solar. So they do a good job no matter the conditions. All right, thanks for tuning in, watching the build on Norma. She's great, does everything I need her to. Can't thank you guys enough for watching. Can't thank my sister Maddie, my parents Eric and Mandy, and my friend Christian for the help they did, and couldn't have done it without you guys, and thank you.